I stand before you, not as a preacher, not as a guide, but as a man who has stared into the void and laughed. Life is no gift wrapped in silk. It is a hammer, a flame, a howl in the dark. You tremble at its weight. Good. That tremble is the pulse of your becoming. Do not flee it. Seize it. Make it yours. The herd shuffles past, bleeding for comfort, for safety, for gods to cradle them. I spit on their altars. God is dead, and we are his killers, glorious, terrible, free. No hand above us, no chains below us, only the abyss, vast and grinning. Do you shrink from it, or do you leap? I leapt and found my wings in the fall. Pain is your anvil, strike it. It cuts, it burns, it wakes you from the slumber of the weak. I've bled under its lash, sickness, scorn, solitude, and each wound forged me sharper. Do not beg for mercy, beg for strength. The man who breaks is clay, the man who bends is steel. You are steel if you dare. What is truth? A lie we've polished too long. The priests, the scholars, the meek, they spin their webs, trap you in their words. I tore them down, danced on their ruins. Truth is what you carve from the chaos, what you wield with your own hands. Doubt everything, then build something fiercer from the wreckage. Life is a war, and you are its warrior. The world offers no peace, no justice, only struggle, raw and red. I've fought my battles, against despair, against mediocrity, against the shadows in my skull. Victory is not in winning, but in fighting well. Draw your sword, your will, your fire. Fall 1,000 times, rise 1,001. Morality is a cage for the timid. Good, evil. These are chains forged by trembling hands, rattled by trembling voices. I broke them. Beyond good and evil lies the open sky. Cruel, yes, but alive. Do not kneel to the old gods of guilt. Create your own values, your own stars. The earth is yours to claim. The crowd chants its hymns, success, ease, applause, hollow noise. I've walked alone, shunned their feasts, spat at their laurels. Greatness is not their gift to give. It is yours to take. The overman does not wait for approval. He strides past, head high, eyes ablaze. Be that man. Leave the herd to graze. Love is a storm, wild, ruthless, divine. It lifts you, it shatters you. I've felt its teeth and called it holy. Not the soft love of the meek, but the fierce love that demands all, gives all. I loved life, its thorns and its dawns, and in that love found my strength. Embrace it, not as a balm, but as a blade. Weakness whispers, rest, hide, surrender. I've heard it, felt its pull in my bones, yet I roared back. The spirit that says no to despair, yes to the fight, that is your power. I crumbled, I raged, I rose. You will too. The abyss does not end you, it births you if you let it. Time is a circle, an eternal return. This moment, this pain, this joy, imagine it looping forever. Can you bear it? I can. I've embraced every second, every scar, and said, let it come again. Not once, but 1,000 times. Live so fiercely that you'd greet that wheel with a grin. The body falters, the mind frays. Let them. They are tools, not kings. I've wrestled madness, danced with ruin, and still I stand. Your soul is the flame, unquenched by flesh or fear. Feed it with defiance, with hunger, with the will to climb higher than the stars. Mediocrity is the true death, not the grave, but the gray half-life of the tame. I've seen men rot in their ease, their spirits dulled by safety. Refuse it. Claw for the peak, even if it cuts you raw. I reached, I bled, I laughed. Better that than a quiet coffin. Beauty is not soft, it is savage. A mountain's edge, a thunder's roar, a man's unbroken gaze. I've found it there, not in trinkets or smiles. Life's splendor lies in its terror, its vastness, its refusal to bow. Seek that beauty. Let it tear you open. Let it make you whole. You are not here to endure. You are here to overcome. The world throws its weights. Loss, scorn, silence. I've carried them all, turned them to wings. What crushes the weak lifts the strong. Say to each blow, I am more. Say it until it's true. It already is. The past haunts, the future taunts. Cast them off. I've dragged my ghosts, dreamed my towers, and learned only now is real. This heartbeat, this choice, this stand, it's all you own. I wasted years on echoes. No more. Live here, fierce and full, or live not at all. Reason alone is a cold husk. Feel the pulse beneath it. I've thought myself to the edge, then leapt with instinct's howl. Logic maps the path, passion walks it. I bridged them, mind and flame, and found my stride. Think deeply, yes, but live deeper still. The weak seek masters, kings, creeds, fates. I sought none. I've stood in the rubble of their thrones, felt the wind of their fallen banners. You need no ruler but yourself. The universe bends to no one good. Bend it back with your own hands, your own heart. So live as a thunderclap, a wound, a yes to every abyss. I've walked this road, through shadow, through doubt, through blinding light, and found no shore but my own forging. The void stares. Stare back. You are its rival, its maker, its king. Rise and take it. And when the night crashes, when the stars mock from their cold heights, laugh. I've faced my dark, my break-in, my dawn, and chose it all. The wheel spins, the blows land, the flame holds. You are not done. You are beginning. Make it loud, make it yours, make it eternal. Look now. The earth trembles, the sky splits, your stage is set. I've danced on this brink, felt its pull, defied its fall. You stand where I stood, teetering, trembling, alive. The herd fades behind you, their bleats lost to the wind. Ahead lies the edge, the plunge, the vast unknown. Do not pause. Do not bow. Step forward, into the chaos, into the roar, into the self you've yet to meet. I forged my path through fire and frost. You'll forge yours through blood and starlight. The abyss does not wait, it dares. Answer it with your teeth bared, your heart ablaze, your will unshaken. This is your hour, claim it whole.